In this video, we'll show you how to assemble your new Agri-Fab zero-turn electric spreader. Insert the slider tube, part 5, into the end of the hitch mount assembly, part 6, and insert a 3/8 by 2.5 inch hex bolt, part C, with a 3/8 inch washer, part W. Then loosely secure it with a 3/8 inch washer, part W, and a 3/8 inch nylock nut, part P. Repeat for the other side. Align the hitch mount assembly. Then insert the U-bolts, part 16, and 2 mounting brackets, part KK, and loosely secure them with 4 3/8 inch lock washers, part LL, and 4 3/8 inch hex nuts, part MM. Do not fully secure the fasteners. Repeat for the other side. Adjust the slider tube so that they fully extend past both U-bolts, and then fully secure all the fasteners. Align the hopper bracket, part 10, and the hopper mount assembly bracket, part 13, and loosely secure it with 3 5/16 by 3/4 inch hex bolts, part A, and 3 5/16 inch nylock nuts, part O. Align the right hopper bracket, part 9, to the hopper mount bracket, and loosely secure it with 4 5/16 by 3/4 inch hex bolts, part A, and 4 5/16 inch nylock nuts, part O. Align the hitch mount bracket, part 14, and loosely secure it with 2 5/16 inch by 1 1/4 inch carriage bolts, part M, and 2 5/16 inch nylock nuts, part O. Align the control mount tube, part 15, and loosely secure it with 2 5/16 by 1 3/4 inch hex bolts, part F, and 2 5/16 inch nylock nuts, part O. Press in the tube plug, part EE. Then slide a 3/16 inch lock washer, part X, onto a 1/2 inch Phillips bolt, part Y, followed by a .219 washer, part T. Repeat for a total of 4 assemblies. Insert the shaft of the 12-volt motor, part HH, through the motor mount bracket, part 2, and pass the harness through the oblong hole. Now use the bolt assemblies to fully secure the motor to the mount. Align the motor cover and insert 2 5/8 inch slot bolts, part B, and fully secure them with 2 1032 nylock nuts, part R. Slide the impeller coupler, part L, onto the motor shaft, aligning the coupler's hole with the one in the shaft. Insert a 1 1/4 inch cotter pin, part CC, into the top hole, and bend the ends open. Insert the impeller shaft, part 11, and then secure it with a 1 1/4 inch cotter pin, part CC. Then insert the hairpin agitator, part J. Insert 2/4 inch by 1 inch hex bolts, part G, and 2 5/16 inch washers, part S, through the rear deflector, part 12. Then fully secure it with 2/4 inch nylock nuts, part N. Slide the spreader frame assembly into the hitch mount assembly and secure it with a clevis pin, part H, and a hairpin cotter, part K. Then slide in the flow plate as shown. Attach the control cable, part 3, to the hopper by inserting the cable into the flow plate and pressing the anchor into the slot until it locks in place. Now assemble a 5/16 inch washer, part S, onto a 1/4 inch by 1 inch hex bolt, part G, followed by a nylon washer, part BB. Repeat to create 4 assemblies. Align the hopper, part 1, with the spreader assembly, ensuring the control cable faces the mower. Then insert the assemblies down through the hopper and the spreader. And secure with 4/4 inch nylock nuts, part N. Then fully secure the left hopper mount bracket fasteners. Fully secure the 4 right hopper mount bracket fasteners. Fully secure the 2 hitch mount bracket fasteners. Fully secure the 2 control mount tube fasteners. Slide the control cable up through the split in the bottom of the rear deflector until it freely sets in the slot. Install the 3/8 Del ring bushing part Z into the bottom of the hopper. Align the motor assembly, inserting the shaft through the Del ring bushing and hopper, ensuring the motor harness is on the tractor side. Assemble a 3/8" washer part W onto a 5/16 by 1" hex bolt part I, followed by a nylon washer part BB. Repeat for a total of 4 assemblies. Insert them through the hopper and the motor bracket and fully secure them with 4 5/16" nylock nuts part O. Slide the spreader impeller part 8 onto the shaft. Insert a 1 1/4" cotter pin part CC through the impeller and shaft, and then spread the ends open to secure it. Align the control cable housing and secure it with a 1/4" by 2 1/4" carriage bolt part D and a 1/4" nylon wing nut part U. Insert the 1/4" by 2" carriage bolt part E through the switch bracket part 7 and then slide on a nylon washer part BB. Insert it through the control tube and secure it with a 1/4" nylon wing nut part U. Press the switch part FF down until it audibly clicks in place. Plug the battery wire harness part JJ into the wire harness part II. Attach the ring terminals to the correct battery terminals, red to positive and black to negative. Route the harness toward the right side of the mower and around the seat in the front. Plug the harness into the motor plug. Plug the harness into the motor switch. Use the cable ties part DD to safely secure the wiring away from hot engine parts, rotating parts, and pinch points.